I went to UNC Charlotte. They started cross country my sophomore year. I ran cross country there. And then when we got through with cross country, we had a bunch of guys that we really ought to have a track team. So we went to the athletic director, Harvey Murphy at the time, and said, we'd like to have a track team. We've looked at some of the records from the conference, and we think we'd be pretty competitive with that. Oh, no, we're several years away from having a track team, and we just kept being very persistent about it. And he finally said, okay, if you guys can find a coach, you can have a team. So we went around asking a bunch of professors if they'd be willing to coach. We knew a couple of college professors that had competed in college, and we were sitting in the student union with the student union director, who was a couple of years older than us. We were talking about how we wanted to have a track team, couldn't get a coach, and he said, well, what's involved? So, we all know the sport. We just need somebody to give us workouts and schedule the meets for us and, get us to the meets. And he said, I can do that. He said, man, I got to get permission from the dean of students to be able to do that. So, sure enough, we put together a hodgepodge team. It's like 13 guys. At the end of my junior year, or actually second semester of my junior year, I had to do a lot of hustling to get all those education courses in so I could get my degree in chemistry and get teaching certification. And I just really felt like this is what I was called to do. I needed to be teaching and coaching.
Larry also inspired me to train hard and set goals. And he would say, it's yours if you want it, Joni. And he was the reason, really, that I took the sport very, very seriously, started training year-round. I ran cross-country, and then he brought me to indoor track meets, and he helped me win a state championship in the mile, and I earned a full scholarship to the University of North Carolina right when Title IX started. And he stayed a fan and a friend and really wonderful advisor to me the whole time I was at UNC. And I went on to become an All-American and went on to make the Olympic team. Just
an incredible honor when you start thinking about all these people that have been inducted into the Hall of Fame, and then all these other coaches that and others out there that what they've done and are not in the Hall of Fame. It's pretty awesome.
In retirement, because I also want to follow in his footsteps, I want to do something cool in retirement, he would go out to these state parks or national parks, and he would take also beautiful pictures while he was a park ranger. And he gave me this photo that he'd blown up because of the eagle, because we were the East Met Eagles. And before every race, we would say Isaiah 40:31 in our circle. They that wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. So I've had this in my house for years. Just think it's a beautiful symbol of who Larry McAfee is. Strong, soaring, inspiring, just awesome.